I wish the best for her, but just because you are my friend, I'm not gonna not call you out on your crap.
During last night's episode, let's start with, can you just tell me a little bit about your status with Aaron and where you guys were as of that week of the show?
Yeah, so me and Aaron had a really good start to our relationship. At that point in time, we had a conversation earlier that day at the pool that said, I think we are a good connection right now, but I think we're both still open to exploring other options as well. And he more than agreed. So that's where our relationship stands.
So when we see you kind of go off with Thomas, one, do you think you owed it to him to give him a look like those guys were suggesting? And two, did you pick that spot on purpose? Did you know they were going to see you? What was going on there?
It looks like they're really close, but they were actually very far away. Like it's a half of a beach that I'm distance-wise. So I didn't even realize he was there. I wasn't trying to find out if he was there so he could watch. I had really no idea that he was watching.
Okay, and what about the whole you should have given him like a look situation?
I didn't know he was there to give a look, So yeah. First of all, I'm not to be owned, so I don't owe anybody anything. We're here to just trying to find our person and explore all the options possible.
What can you tell me about your connection with Thomas? Because I feel like as viewers, we didn't necessarily see you guys talking too much and it felt like it came out of nowhere. So what was your bond, maybe the whole quote unquote villain thing you guys were talking about?
I wanted nothing to do with the guy romantically, and that's honest. Like the minute he came down, I go, I don't want to talk to this guy. He seems very egotistical, and I just felt terrible from what I heard the night before. He got into an argument with the guys. He basically got dumped after his date. It just wasn't a good time for the dude. So I woke up early the next morning and went upstairs to get breakfast, and he was there at the breakfast table, just hasn't slept, just very uneasy about his experience so far in Paradise. So I sat with him for like 2 hours and we just talked about what this world could do to us and like our mental health. And, as long as we know that we're not really villains in the real world and we're just very misunderstood, and we really related to that. We also related to like our jobs. We're both real estate agents and the type of personality we are. So I really bonded with him over a friendship in the morning, and I'm just like trying to make sure that he has a good Paradise experience, because having a crappy experience, especially quarantining for how long we quarantine before we get down to the beach, I can only imagine how terrible it feels to have that as your initial experience in Paradise. I was really trying to help him. So that's where our bond kind of started, and it didn't, like the romantic part didn't even cross my mind until later that night, because he was trying to pursue other women as well, and I was trying to help him, like talk to Mari, talk to Deandra, like what can I do to help? Because like I want everyone to try to find their person here,
And was there any part of you that thought maybe you and Thomas, the bond, just his beef with Aaron is so deep for some reason. Was there any part of you that wondered like his intentions could be to try to talk to you to get to Aaron, or that Aaron was going to be, were you just trying to like separate the two relationships?
I was trying to separate the two relationships. I want to form my own opinion on someone, not based off what other people say or think, especially because like I didn't get to watch Katie's season yet. I mean, we were filming at the time. So I think whatever they had, their beef, has nothing to do with me. So I wanted to form my own opinion about someone without being biased. Because I can only imagine if quarantine didn't happen last year and I went on the beach and Kelsey and McKenna were talking crap about me with everyone, and I went down there in a lion's den, I would have felt completely so disappointed and terrible.
Fair. There was a lot said about you and the situation as it was airing. What was the most shocking thing for you to watch back, whether it was between Aaron and Thomas's convo or maybe some of the guys talking about you?
I was really disappointed and shocked to hear that Trey and James were saying like provocative names about me. I didn't realize that was going on, especially because I thought I had a really good friendship with James. I helped him the week prior with the Victoria Peace stuff, and I don't know. I just hearing them call me those names just because they hate someone. It's just like, what did I have to do with your dislike towards this person? Like I'm not a trash human. I'm not a dog. But like, would they think the same or say the same things if I was a man or if I was their boys, or would they be like, hyping me up if I was one of their friends, like a dude?
Do you have any regrets about how so far you've handled your beach experience, whether it be this little mini love triangle you found yourself in, or maybe getting involved in some of the James, Victoria P stuff?
No, I have no regrets. The unfortunate thing about me is what you see is what you get. I am that personality through and through. I'm this fiery, sticks up for myself, sticks up for my friends kind of personality. So I have no regrets. Of course, do I wish to hurt people? Not at all. That is my last intent. But unfortunately, with this weird situation that we all signed up for, people are going to get hurt.
Yeah. You were in those Polaroids that are now surfacing of Jasenia and Chris. From pre-show. What can you tell me about that hangout that is now rocking Bachelor Nation, Tammy?
I think people are overreacting. We all went down there after Kody filmed her season 2 to support our friend. We all were down there as friends, flew in at different times during the week, and we just had lunch. Kody had a Polaroid, wanted to take pictures because she can't post them on Instagram at the time. So we all had these cute Polaroids of each other, and that's just what it was. We were just all taking pictures with each other. As friends. A few other rapid fire questions about the beach. Demi, being too aggressive or just playing the game of the show? I love Demi through and through. She's such a spitfire. I love everything about her. I don't think there's anything too dramatic, too fiery about her. She's perfect.
Did Mari have a right to be upset with Kenny after she was the one who opened up their relationship to begin with?
Okay, I feel like every girl has been in this situation where you're like, I'm gonna explore my other options, but I want you to wait for me, but you don't wanna say that because you kind of want him to chase you. Like, I think what she was searching for was for him to be like, no, I wanna be with just you, but it didn't turn out that way. And I think all's fair, love and war on Paradise. So she had a right to be upset. I'm not discrediting her feelings whatsoever, but she did initiate the we should see other people conversation.
Victoria P, how good of friends were you guys pre-show? And did you understand why she tried to turn it on you and Kelsey, even though she was allegedly lying to James about this boyfriend?
I wouldn't say we were best friends. I say we were friendly. Like, I'm friendly with everyone that was on my season, you know, but it's not like I talk to her every day. I wish the best for her, but just because you are my friend, I'm not gonna not call you out on your crap. You know, that's what I do with my real friends. That's the kind of friend I want to be, and the friend that I want is someone to call me out my crap, because I'm not a perfect person. I want someone to check me, and I'd rather someone who I trust check me.
Okay. And couple you find most solid while you were filming on the beach?
Let's see. Probably Riley and Marissa were very solid, and Noah and Abigail were really solid.
Amazing. Should Marissa have told Connor that she went to the Boom Boom Room with Riley, or does she not owe him that?
No, she does not owe Connor where she slept. It's none of his business. Did he find out and it was very unfortunate? Absolutely. But I don't think we owe each other anything. Like, we're all our own human beings. We're not supposed to be owned by people. I don't have to ask you for permission to do X, Y, Z.
Very fair. It's a weird world.
It's a very weird world.